You're watching ICENET, independently covering New York Islanders hockey past and present, bringing you the tradition and nostalgia you know and love with a modern feel. This is where Islanders tradition and pride are always our number one. Built by passion for the orange and blue. Isles coverage. Taking a step into the future by reaching into the past. ICENET. Dynasties live here.
On the wing. This is Barrick at center. Over the Ranger line, poked it in around Greshner, and then was knocked down. Puck ends up on the far side. A bit of a surprise with Greshner dropped back to play defense in the opening shift. He and Becker teamed up together. Greshner had been playing primarily as a left winger through the first two rounds and the latter part of the regular season. Here's Duguay, 2-on-1 with Vickers. Duguay, the pass comes in all alone, but he couldn't control the puck. Lane Sutter in the corner, being bumped from behind by Talafas. Now we get a pile up. The puck came loose. Vickers put it out in front. Good job by Morrow as he tied up Talafas. And Merrick has cleared it into center ice. Murray back. Ahead now to Duguay. Rangers in the middle of a player change. Duguay drops it back for Greshner. Galler has come out with Tonelli. And Butch Goring for the Islanders. On his right side, Sullivan playing it around the boards, and that's Morrow. To Goring, now to John Tonelli. Tonelli into center, three Rangers back as he hit the blue line. Tonelli tried to feed it through. Caller was being tied up at the time by Laidlaw. Now the Rangers, Allison played it around on his right side to Sullivan. That's Caller forechecking along the boards, along with John Tonelli, and out come the Rangers. Allison played it off Sullivan's stick. Laidlaw shoots the puck into the Islanders zone, and he took a hit on the boards. Got a piece of his man as well back in the net. Ron Maloney looks for a man in front. Goring right on top of him. Maloney still behind that goal in control of the puck. Maloney shovels one around behind the net. Lorimer will pick it up. Ahead to Caller. And he can top his stick and out into center ice. 2 minutes gone by. In the first period, there's no score. Lorimer took the puck high in the air, gave it to Tonelli. Tonelli centers one in front. Bossy couldn't control it. Bossy broke in off the right wing. Puck just didn't arrive in time. Now the Rangers into the Islanders zone, and Lane took his man out as Lorimer picked up the puck. Lorimer to Trottier. He's checked at center ice. Lane for the Rangers on this right wing. And it's cleared down into the Islanders zone. Billy Smith feeds it aside for Lorimer. Up front, it's Gillies on the left wing with Trottier and Bossy. And this is Trottier over the Ranger line. The Gillies, and he couldn't pick up the pass. Out come the Rangers. Valine on right wing. Lost the Islander line. Valine dropped it. Came right to Smith and cleared aside. Well, they really tried to set up Lance Nethery. Now Trottier in the corner. Trottier got it away from Gillis. Nethery put it out in front of the Islander goal, and that's Langevin starting out now. Langevin to Bossy on right wing. Mike Bossy plays one around the boards. Comes all the way back to Langevin. Langevin shot sails wide. Adney for the Rangers, trying to clear it out of there. McEwen came in, pinching on the forward, but the Rangers are able to clear the puck. Turning is Langevin, both teams in the middle of player changes. Langevin, a long shot. Baker got a piece of it. Osopoulos on the Ranger defense, around the back. Shoots the puck, Barry. Back into center ice. Nielsen across the line with knocked down, and the fans react to that. Barry back to Katsopoulos. Katsopoulos failed the third out. Nystrom came in, had trouble with it. It rolls back in over the Ranger line. Sutter tying up Beck, and we get our first whistle. We went 3 minutes and 46 seconds non-stop from the opening faceoff. There's a break in the action with the score. The Islanders nothing, the Rangers nothing.
This Bud's for everyone who puts it down in black and white.
This Bud's for you. For all you do, the king of beers is coming through.
Yeah, just for you. That distinctively clean, crisp taste that says Budweiser.
For all you do.
This Bud's for you.
Good opening, Jiggs McDonald. A lot of end-to-end action. Both teams having a good opportunity. Duguay for the Rangers. Bossy for the Islanders.
Now Trache is out there with Bossy and Gillies. Denny Potvin and Morrow on defense. Back in Katsopoulos, the Ranger defense cleared it up the left wing side. Is Greshner coming in, but offside has been called. Greshner all alone as he came in over the blue line on the left side. But the whistle nullifies that opportunity.
The crowd still pumped up here in the Nassau Coliseum. It's hard to hear the whistles as Greshner, number 4, as he skates to the box, was in all alone, but he was offside.
Al Arbor trying to make a late change. Referee Bob Myers isn't going to allow it. We look at the Ranger bench.
Craig Patrick, yeah, what a job he has done. His team in the last 20 games, including 10 of them playoffs, 13 wins, 5 losses, 2 ties.
Any significance to suppose the Posey on the lapel?
What color is it?
I'm not going to touch that line. Bad day to the right side. And it's fired down into the Islanders' zone by Talafas. Morrow back to get it. Icing is called against the New York Rangers. These two teams Thursday night here at the Nassau Coliseum. Saturday night at 9. Game 3 at Madison Square Garden. And Game 4 is at the Garden a week from tonight.
We do have Ken Morrow, of course, for the Islanders. There's at least one other member of the famous Olympic team here tonight. Mike Eruzione is in attendance, working the game for the USA Network.
And, you know, there are a couple more members of that team involved in the semifinals. Minnesota with Broughton on their club now, along with Kristoff, of course. This is Duguay taking the breaking pass and then dumping the puck into the Islanders' zone. Going backboard is Gordy Lane. Around to Nystrom. Nystrom, Merrick, and Sutter up front. The Rangers putting on pressure. Vickers in the corner, bumped by Merrick. Now Talafas takes a hit from Lane. Talafas ends up on the ice. A whistle, and finally it does sound after the puck had been tied up for some time on the boards.
Bobby Nystrom playing left wing, excuse me. We're so used to seeing him on the right side. Dwayne Sutter is the right winger on the line along with Wayne Merrick. Nystrom has scored a couple of goals. Coming down the left wing side, of course, he's a right-hand shot. That gives him some kind of an advantage because the puck as he shoots it is closer to the center of the ice rather than be a left-hand shot on left wing where it is, of course, closer to the boards.
It was Bob Nystrom on left wing that had the game-winning goal in Edmonton on Saturday, Friday night, wrapping up that series. And again on the left side. Lane around to Lormer. It's Trache with Carroll and Marini for the Islanders. This is Trache. Marini over the Ranger line, shoots one that hit Beck and went wide. Billy Carroll goes back to the Ranger goal. Got a hit on the play, the puck came loose. Starting out on the right side is Mike Allison. Cuts to the left and flipped it high in the air down into the Islanders' zone. Lorimer slaps it around the boards. Picked up by Don Maloney to Beck. Shoots from the blue line. Smith just got a piece of that as he flagged it down. Now back in the net. Don Maloney tried to center one. It's picked up by Lane. Gordy Lane, that's Sullivan checking on him. Lost it to Billy Carroll. 3-on-3. Gillies over the Ranger line with a shot that went bouncing off the defense. Hospodar feeds it ahead to Don Maloney. Across the line, Maloney shot. Blocked by Denny Potvin. Now Marini dumps the puck into center ice. Beck picks it up there. Over to Valine. Back to Beck. Beck being booed by this Islander crowd. Into center, this is Caller with it. Past the Ranger line, was checked from behind. The puck comes up in the right wing. Potvin knocked it away from Faline. Gillies in control of it. That's for Denny Potvin. No score, early going. Potvin to Goring. In the blue line, oh, it got away from the netminder, but went wide. Baker reached, but couldn't make contact. Now Goring put it out in front. It came off the stick of Tonelli. Tonelli, after that Ranger goal, is tied up. In comes Caller, but the Rangers able to clear it into center ice. Potvin all the way back, being chased by Nethery. Eddie Potvin knocked down. The puck goes to Caller. Relayed it to Tonelli. 2-on-1 with Goring. Tonelli had trouble with it. Across the line, however, to Goring. He was too well covered in front. Tom Laidlaw dumps the puck into the center ice zone. Potvin back ahead to Tonelli on the left side. And Tonelli dumps it into the Ranger zone. Cleared out of there quickly to Valine. He missed it. It's going to go the length of the ice. 13-18 left to play in the first period. A break in the action with the score. The New York Islanders nothing. The New York Rangers nothing.
You've got to be tough to be number one. Real tough. And good. Real good. Good like the Chevy Chevette at your Nassau Suffolk Chevy dealers. It's America's best-selling small car. A solid performer for 5 years. You get a Chevette, and you get dependability and economy. Bank on it. So, look before you import. See the Chevette at your Nassau Suffolk Chevy dealers. Number one on Long Island.
Well, your comments on what you've seen so far, Ed Westfall.
The shot, as we look at Butch Goring, lets a shot go. Baker got to it, but he was a little late. That one almost beat Steve Baker, a shot by Butch Goring. So far, Jake, good opening. I like the way they're playing hockey. They're hitting hard, skating well, good checks. Everybody's keeping the sticks and elbows down so far.
Now here's Greshner playing left wing into the Islanders zone. A shot, Smith, the stick save. Mike McEwen around to Gillies on left wing. He was checked in his own zone. Now Trottier tied up on the boards. The puck dug loose. Hedberg trying to play it back of the goal, and it was cut off by McEwen. Mike McEwen had it stolen by Hedberg. Hedberg centers. Nielsen couldn't get a shot away. McEwen for the Islanders. Big pass to Trottier. 3-on-2 at center. Over to Bossy. Bossy a slap shot. Baker the pad save, and the rebound is cleared ahead to Hedberg. Hedberg to Greshner. Off his stick. McEwen has Greshner lined up. McEwen falling with the puck underneath him, and will get a face-off. There's a break in the action. 12:34 left in the first period. The score: the Islanders nothing, the Rangers nothing.
I fought a battle here and lost. When Congress wanted to deregulate the airlines, I wasn't sure Eastern could survive. I was wrong because I underestimated the people of Eastern. They worked hard to get you to fly us, and now we're flying to new cities, buying new planes, building new terminals. For the past 2 years, more people have chosen to fly Eastern than any other airline in the free world. If we want you to keep flying Eastern, and we do, we have to earn our wings every day.
Trottier to Bossy, something we've heard so many times. Bossy, what a drive, what a good save by Steve Baker. Diggs, he gets his toe on it. Good save by young Steve Baker.
Now the Rangers with Vickers on the left, Alifas on the right, and Duguay at center. It's Merrick with Sutter and Trottier for the Islanders. This is Lorimer, who's teamed up with Gordy Lane. Lorimer just got it to the line. Vickers trying to hold it in. It came off his stick, and this is Merrick. Into center ice to Brian Trottier, who dumped the puck into the Ranger zone. And Trottier is replaced by Bob Nystrom as Merrick is in forechecking. Got the puck to Sutter, in front to Nystrom on the backhand. Centered it out in front. That drive hit a stick and deflected. Now here's Sutter being tied up in the corner. Nystrom back for the puck. Bobby Nystrom around behind the net to Merrick. Merrick trying to turn, couldn't get all the way around, and Duguay races into center. He against Lorimer. Bob Lorimer got poked it off his stick. Gordy Lane now. Lane, the Lorimer too far. Don Maloney checked on the boards. Heavy hitting at the Islander bench, and the Rangers come in offside.
Going to be a penalty, too. Going to be a penalty to Dwayne Sutter as he came in late and hit Duguay, I believe, from behind. There was an offside on the call, along with the penalty. A break in the action with the Islanders nothing and the Rangers nothing.
A dip in the road, a pothole, finally rust. But there is an alternative. Rust preventative with Quiet Ride by Ultra Seal. Ultra Seal is injected into each unprotected area of your car, guarding against rust, while assuring the most soundproof ride possible. Most important, Ultra Seal with Quiet Ride guarantees protection from rust for the lifetime of your car. Don't sentence your car to a dull and rusty life. Ultra Seal it. Available only at new car dealers.
Get a look now. There's Dwayne Sutter in the box. Here's what got him into the box. He comes in behind. Hicks Maloney was not Duguay and gets a 2-minute charging penalty.
That's called at 8:21 of this opening period. The Rangers have not had a good power play all season. 17.9% efficiency, ranked 20 in a 21-team league. And they're at exactly the same numbers here in the playoffs, 17.9%. Here's an illustration as to why, as that pass was just intercepted clearly by Carroll to Goring. Goring trying to come in around Laidlaw, steered into the corner and hauled down. No penalty. Rangers with the man advantage. Across the line is Allison. Checked by Carroll. Allison picks it up, looks for help. Beck from the blue line, Smith the save, and the rebound went wide as Don Maloney was parked right on the doorstep. Islanders have cleared it out of there. A minute 8 left in the penalty against Wayne Sutter. Roche is out to forecheck along with Kaller. On defense, Kenny Potvin and Morrow. Roche broke up a Ranger rush. The line is hauled down. There'll be a Ranger penalty. Andy Kaller lost control of it. And as the Rangers, Ulf Nielsen takes control, play is called. There's a break in the action with the score. The New York Islanders nothing, the New York Rangers nothing.
WHN gives you Crystal Gale.
I've received letters from people telling me they've sent my record to a guy or a girl, and saying how it really got them back together. And, I like that.
Don't it make my brown eyes? Don't it make my brown eyes? Don't it make my brown eyes blue?
1050 WHN.
Ron Greshner cancels the Rangers' power play advantage with a trip right here on Brian Trottier. Trottier trying to pursue the puck. Greshner gets his stick tangled up in Trottier's feet. Outside the picture, but coming on quickly, was Butch Goring looking for a play from Brian Trottier. It did not come.
Quick shot from Billy Carroll just went wide of the Ranger goal. Lormer checked. Here's Marini at the blue line. Rink wide to Lang. Cody Lang takes a look. Lays it back to Lormer. Lormer's shot. Blocked in front. Baker has it. We'll get a face-off.
Good puck handling. Good hockey sense by Hector Marini as he played the puck across the blue line. That's a dangerous play, but he shot it. He did not pass it. Bouncing it off the board. Steve Baker making the save from a shot by Bob Lorimer.
Billy Carroll again on the face-off. Nielsen on the draw for the Rangers. The puck comes around to Hedberg. Anders Hedberg. Later rink wide, out of the reach of Beck, and back for the Islanders is Marini. 28 seconds left in Sutter's penalty as Lane comes to Sutter. Lane tries a long shot. Baker knocks it down, and Beck had to hustle after the rebound. Marini takes Beck into the corner. Up in the skates of Beck, dug loose by Carroll, around behind the net with it. Billy Carroll slowed up from behind. He and Vadnais fighting for it. In comes Marini, and the Rangers play it ahead to Hedberg. Hedberg circling at center. Now Sutter is out of the penalty box. Islanders with a man advantage. Dwayne Sutter. To Bossy across the Ranger blue line. Bossy a drive that goes up into the crowd.
Carol Vadnais getting his stick on a quick slap shot by Mike Bossy coming in on the left side. He's a right-hand shot. Baker had a good angle on him, but he let it go. Sutter was heading for the players' box to get the change. The Islanders going to a power play. This shot by Bossy deflected by Carol Vadnais.
Now for the next minute, barring penalties, we watch an Islander power play that has clicked on 43.2% of their chances. 19 power play goals on 44 chances here in the playoffs. The Rangers are killing off penalties at the rate of 76%. It's allowed 11 power play goals against, while shorthanded 46 times. Gillies to McEwen as the Islanders start out. It's Gillies, Trottier, Bossy, McEwen, and Potvin. McEwen got it to Gillies. Gillies put it out in front, but off the stick of Bossy. Potvin tied up by Duguay. Bossy with it again. Bossy comes through in front to McEwen. McEwen has shot that one off his stick. Trottier picks it up. This is Potvin at the blue line. To Trottier. To Bossy. Bossy at the side of the net. Goes to the corner. Gave it to Trottier. And back of that goal, it was knocked off his stick, and recovers to the blue line to Potvin. Potvin over to McEwen. McEwen, a blast. That went wide of the net. 10 seconds left in the power play, and the puck comes all the way down into the Islanders' zone.
Say it time and again, Jake. It's so important to hit the net especially from point men. McEwen missed it, and the puck went right out.
Trottier across the line, right side. Tonelli tied up in the play. Harry Beck with it. Knocked off his stick. Ron Tonelli trying to go around behind the net. Beck right on top of him. Hammered Tonelli with a check. Then Beck down. Tonelli is going to get the penalty.
John Tonelli pulling Barry Beck down from behind. A break in the action with the score. The New York Islanders nothing. The New York Rangers nothing.
Tomorrow, it's a New York Pro Baseball doubleheader here on Sports Channel. It's the Yankees when they take on the Tigers in Detroit live at 1:30. And then at 8, it's the New York Mets as they play host to the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Yankees and the Tigers live at 1:30 and on tape at 11. And the Mets and the Pirates live at 8 o'clock tomorrow night, right here on Sports Channel, your box seat to New York sports at home. John Tonelli, 2 minutes for hooking at 11:44 is the penalty. So the Rangers on their second power play. They have Greshner and Beck on defense. Hedberg, Nielsen up front for the Rangers along with Wallin. They've got the entire Swedish line. Beck shooting it into the Islanders zone. Smith cuts it off. Langevin tried to clear it out, couldn't do it. This is Wallin. Wallin backed up on the boards to Hedberg. His shot rolls underneath Smith, and it's in the net. Billy Smith came out trying to cut it off, but it rolled between his legs and into the back of the net. And the Rangers have the lead on a power play.
Hedberg, a power play goal. His 7th goal of the playoffs. Billy Smith goes down from the side of the net. Wallin to Hedberg. He comes out, takes the shot. It was not a stick that knocked it in, but it did go in. It counts. Hedberg coming from the side. Langevin takes him. Hedberg skate as it continued on with the check from Dave Langevin. They can't figure out how it got in, but it was Hedberg's skate, his forward motion, that carried it through the legs of Billy Smith. 1-0. New York Rangers.
Hedberg's 9th of the playoffs.
The assist to number 25, Peter Wallin.
Hedberg's 7th. 7th of the playoffs. Wallin the only assist at the 12-10 mark. Now Tonelli, after being the victim of that power play goal, has cleared the puck, and it comes back to Lorimer. To Goring off his stick right at the blue line. Goring to Tonelli too far. Rangers have it again at center ice. Sopler shot it in. It got away from Smith. Allison on the far boards. To the blue line, a long shot. Pass to the net as it was deflected in front of the goal. John Tonelli feeds a right wing pass to Kaller. To the line, Kaller bumped as he tried to dump it into the corner. Laidlaw with it. Down to that, up the right wing side. Solomon at center. Got it in, and now a slashing penalty being called against the Rangers. Matsopoulos draws the attention of referee Bob Myers. There's a break in the action with the score. The Rangers won, the Islanders no score.
WHN gives you Dolly Parton.
People like my songs because they're about real things, and I like to think that they're ordinary stories told in an extraordinary way.
Starting over again, where should they begin? 'Cause they've never been out on their own.
1050 WHN.
Ranger penalty. Chris Kotsopoulos gets a slashing penalty right on the heels of a Ranger goal, a power play goal he scored with John Tonelli in the box.
Kotsopoulos off at 13:02. We're watching Denny Potvin being bothered by Duguay. Gillies back to Potvin, over to McEwen. Gillies, Trottier, and Bossy up front. It's Gillies with the puck to Trottier. Over the line. Bossy in ahead of the play. Offside. Results in a face-off outside that Ranger line with 1:41 left in the slashing penalty.
The Islanders can expect a lot of offense from the penalty killers of the New York Rangers. Ron Duguay is a good skater. He looks choppy. He does not look smooth, but he is a good skater, and he can put a lot of pressure on a power play.
He and Talafus are the forwards. Non-defense, Hospodar with Beck. Bossy on the right wing, of course, to the blue line to McEwen. Over to Potvin. Back to McEwen. McEwen takes a look. Started in, gave it to Potvin. Dennis, right wing corner for Bossy, and Beck knocked it away from him. Talafus tried to clear it, couldn't do it. This is McEwen into the corner to Gillies. Art Gillies tried to center one and hit Beck. And Beck picks up the puck now and dumps it down the board. Duguay chasing it with Potvin. They buck together. Puck loose. Potvin plays it back to the goal for Mike McEwen. McEwen up the left wing to Trottier. Into center ice. Tonelli on the left wing as well. Trottier across the line to Tonelli. Tonelli moving into Bossy, and he couldn't make contact. McEwen off the right wing. The Potvin, Dennis in front to Bossy. A backhand shot is blocked at the defense. A scramble over the whistle. 46 seconds left in the penalty to Kotsopoulos.
Good play. Ed Hospodar blocking the backhand shot of Michael Bossy. The Islanders trying to get their power play revved up. That's Potvin 5 to 22 Bossy. Being checked from behind by number 14 Mike Allison. And Ed Hospodar made the save with the toes of his skates. Puck never did get to Steve Baker.
Now Al Arbor has sent out Butch Goring with Andy Kaller and John Tonelli. Potvin and McEwen remain at the point. The Islanders miss a guy like Persson at the right side of the point on this power play. They're also missing Bob Bourne tonight.
Bourne should be playing on Thursday night. Stefan Persson, again doubtful for Thursday. Cup of the Rangers. Dave Maloney, Eddie Johnstone out with knee injuries.
Goring had won the draw, but Allison got by him and cleared the puck. McEwen lead pass to Tonelli up the middle now. Kaller into center. Over the Ranger line. Half a minute left in this power play. Kaller trying to set it up. Into the corner to Goring. Goring, deep move to get away from Dante. Back to the blue line. Denny Potvin. He shoots. Baker the save, and the rebound went wide. Bossy back to the goal. The Ranger defense fell on it. Bossy with it now. Bossy comes out in front. Kaller is upended. There'll be a penalty here against the Rangers. Islanders will have a two-man advantage for the next 10 seconds.
No question. Tom Laidlaw goes right to the penalty box in front of the net. Laidlaw knocks Goring down.
Number 2, Tom Laidlaw.
Goring is down there. That's not where the penalty came. It comes right here, right there on Andy Kaller, right in front of Steve Baker. It's an interference penalty as Andy Kaller tried to position himself in front. Number 2, Tom Laidlaw, laid him low and gets an interference penalty. 2 men in the box for the next 10 seconds. Kotsopoulos is still in the box for slashing. Now Laidlaw goes in for interference.
Goring wins the face-off, but it came outside the line. Denny Potvin over to McEwen. McEwen into the Ranger zone, dropped it back for Kaller. He is checked, and Duguay dumps it into center. Rangers now only one man short. This is Denny Potvin to John Tonelli. Tonelli across the Ranger line. Right wing to Goring, can't get through the defense. Back fires it off the glass. McEwen knocked it down right at the line. Mike McEwen coming in to the corner for Kaller. Kaller too well covered. Tonelli can't get a stick on it, and Duguay chases the puck at center. On Duguay to Dean Talafus. Talafus faked the shot, trying to go around Potvin, and he got a hip check. Oh, it's Potvin. Right side, Rick White at least to Bossy. Over the Ranger line, cutting to the left. Knocked it to Potvin. Back to Bossy. Tipped it. Baker the pass save, and the rebound went wide. Barry Beck fires at the length of the ice. 1 minute left in the penalty against Laidlaw. Billy Smith back of the net. Allison into forecheck for the Rangers. Kenny Potvin and Lorimer now on defense as Trottier takes the lead pass into center ice with Gillies. Over to Gillies, goes to the corner to recover the puck. Down behind the net to Bossy. Bossy looks for a man. Trottier being bumped in front of the goal. Bossy unable to get it to the blue line as it hit Don Maloney. Now the Rangers, Allison comes out on the right side. Nick Allison back to Barry Beck. Back into center, went off Maloney, is picked up by Lorimer. 25 seconds of the power play. Lorimer shot it in over the line. The bouncing puck. Nystrom after it. Bob Nystrom at the side of the net. Back of the goal. Trying to center one. Line up on the play. And Beck backhands it down into the Islander zone. Hospodar did a job for the Rangers on that play.
The whole penalty killing unit for the New York Rangers has done a fine job. They were 2 men short for 10 seconds. And penalty is now over. Good penalty killing by the New York Rangers.
Just saw Laidlaw come out, and the Islanders move in offside with 3 minutes and 3 seconds left. Well, a problem of the regular season has come back to haunt the Islanders in this first period. They had only 3 power play goals in 19 chances in the 4 regular season games against the Rangers. And here tonight, they've had 3 chances in this first period and haven't been able to penetrate.
Islanders did not get good control of the puck and put a sustained power play push on in the Rangers' end of the ice. Good positional work by the Rangers and some sloppy passing by the Islanders.
Now it's Merrick with Nystrom and Dwayne Sutter. Topless around the boards to Valine. Picked up on this right wing side. And Snethery playing it into the Islanders' zone, and Lane is going to be chased to the penalty box. Laidlaw went down, and Lane gets a holding penalty.
Referee Myers is setting the pattern as the pass goes cross ice to Laidlaw. You see Gordy Lane reach out with his left hand, get a grip on Laidlaw, pulls him down, and Lane gets the penalty. The Rangers scored the last time they had a power play opportunity with John Tonelli in the box for hooking at 11:44. Hedberg scored at 12:10. Things seem to be reversing here a little bit, Jiggs. The Rangers so far look good on their power play. It was not one of the prettiest goals I've ever seen, but it still went in the net.
Puck came back to Greshner at the right point. It hit Trottier as he fired it, and Brian Trottier took the man and then cleared the puck into center ice. Rangers come back. Nielsen plays it into the Islanders zone. Longeman and Hedberg chasing it. Anders Hedberg trying to go back to the net. Trottier stepped in front of them. Where did the puck go? Nobody saw it for a moment. Now Nielsen trying to get it to Hedberg. It comes loose for Goring. And the Islanders have forced the Rangers to go back. Carried back to Nielsen. Nielsen at the Islander line. Cuts to the left. Trying to get it around Langevin. Goring there. Just did knock it away from Greshner and has cleared it down into the Rangers zone.
Smart play by Butch Goring, holding his ground. Good positional work. Just inside the Islander blue line.
2 minutes remaining in the opening period. Rangers lead 1-0 as Potvin broke up the Ranger play. Here's Goring to Carroll. Carroll in deep to Goring. Oh, it just went wide. Out comes the power play for the Rangers. Valine dropped it back to Greshner. Greshner at center ice across the Islander line. Left side to Hedberg. Hedberg to Nielsen. Ulf Nielsen moves in. Shoots Smith the save, and he holds on.
Billy Carroll banging his stick on the ice. He knows he made a mistake, allowing Hedberg to come off the boards right toward the net, letting the shot go. At the other end, it was Billy Carroll and Butch Goring coming close. Goring to Billy Carroll. He goes to his backhand. Beck was down to break up the play. The backhand pass from Carroll back to Butch Goring. A little too far ahead. It was in close. It has to be a hard pass there. It was, and Goring could not control it, could not get his stick on it to tip it by Steve Baker.
50 seconds left in the holding penalty against Gordy Lane. Trottier against Duguay in the draw. The puck cleared to the corner by Morrow. Duguay with it. To the blue line, Laidlaw off the boards to Vickers. Vickers to Duguay. Duguay looks for the man. Shoots Smith the save, and he covers up on the puck. He had blocked it. It appeared to get away from him, and he just went down to smother it.
Billy Smith seems to be going down a little more than we've seen him, Jake, so far in this hockey game. Ron Duguay's shot. Smith makes the save. He has to fall there. There's no question. He's off balance making the save. That was not the reason I said what I said. On the goal against, on the goal that Hedberg scored, he was down early. Hedberg come from the side of the net, made a play, made a shot from close in. Smith seemed to have stopped it, but fell down, and in falling, his legs went apart, and the forward motion, the inertial motion of the foot, carried the puck in by Hedberg.
This is Vickers in front to Talafas. Tatsopoulos from the line fires one wide. He goes out in front and over the stick of Duguay. Trache breaks up with Carroll. Trache across the Ranger line, dumped it back to center, but offside is being called. Billy Carroll was ahead of the play. 21 seconds left in that penalty against Lane, and we have 1:07 left in the first period.
The offensive part of killing a penalty cost the Islanders the offside as Trache went up to the blue line. Billy Carroll was breaking for the net. He has the option of breaking for the net or laying back and letting Trache either take a shot or try to beat the two defensemen on his own. More conservative penalty killers would have held back and backed up Trache had he lost the puck.
Now this is Caller back into his own zone, ragging the puck. Backhands it off the boards at center ice. Tom Laidlaw to the Islander line. Poke check by Morrow. Laidlaw managed to hold it in. Morrow fed it to Goring, who got to center ice. 5 seconds left in the Islander penalty. Don Maloney trying to send Sullivan into the clear, and Potvin has dumped it down the ice. The Islanders are going to be called for icing as Beck goes back to pick up the puck with 40 seconds left in the first period.
Doherty Lane had returned to the ice before Dennis Potvin released the puck to shoot it down the ice. Had Lane been in the box when the puck was shot, it would not go for icing. They changed that rule a couple of years ago, whereby if the player is still in the box when the puck is shot, it is not icing. Before, it didn't matter. If he came out before the puck crossed the goal line at the other end, it was still called icing.
That's one of the things about hockey as compared to several sports, although I guess football is a little innovative from time to time with their rule changes, but hockey over the years has changed the rules constantly. And equipment advances as well.
Everything changes. Players are better. Their conditioning is better, so they change the rules accordingly, and I think they should have that option.
McEwen has dumped the puck away from back into the Rangers zone. He could have played it. Instead, the Islanders are being called for icing. Beck didn't make a move. It was near him.
Ice seems to be a little snowy, Jakes. The ice seems to be a little harder than normal. The snow seems to be building up. The puck does not lay flat on the ice when it's passed or shot. It seems to be bouncing a little more than usual here tonight. That puck bounced right over the stick of Barry Beck. He never made a real effort to track it down. A lot of times, linesmen, particularly later on in the game, they'll wave that off.
Duguay against McEwen. The puck went to Trache. Broke up with Sutter. Wayne Sutter, number 12, across that Ranger line. Stops, gave it to Trache. Trache bumped on the boards. Got away from the check, put it out in front. There it got the outside. The blocked, the scramble. The puck comes loose, but it sounded.
Good call. Bob Myers, the players, particularly the Islanders, a little bit upset as Brian Trache gets the puck in front. Wayne Merrick knocks it down, takes a shot. The rebound is coming out. There it is. You can see Trache in pursuit, and has Sutter come in to take a shot with it. Baker laying on the ice, a lot of bodies. Whether or not Sutter could have got the shot away, we're not sure, but Brian Trache spins away from number 5 Badney, gives it out in front. Shot by number 11. Wayne Merrick, there's the rebound. You see Sutter trying to jam it, but the referee had blown the whistle.
The puck was never smothered. The reason for the call, it was out of his sight.
He couldn't see it, no question.
He lost sight of it.
And when he does lose sight of it for any length of time, that's he's supposed to blow the whistle, assuming that it is underneath the goaltender.
Now Trache on this draw. Rossi is on the left side. Gillies is on the right. Potvin and McEwen at the point. Nielsen for the Rangers. Badney had moved into the face-off area too quickly. Well, they realign. Bob Hodges drops the puck. Trache to Bossy to the blue line to Potvin. He shoots. That was blocked in front of the goal and is cleared up on the right side. Don Maloney shoots it into the Islander zone. Smith covers up as the horn sounds, ending the opening period of Game 1 of the best-of-7 semifinal. And a power play goal is all the scoring in the period. So at the end of the first period, the score: the New York Rangers 1, the New York Islanders no score.
This, Buzz.
Brian Trottier put it into an empty net, set up by 18.
You know, I must lead the National Hockey League playoffs in points, according. I mean, everything I hear is I got a goal or an assist.
Well,
I don't stand in that rankings.
Danny Potvin had 2 goals that night.
Oh, all right. I see you're picking out just the parts for me. Thanks.
The highlights, the highlights.
The highlights. We're off. Here we got lots of highlights coming up here in the second period.
Merrick has dumped the puck into the Ranger zone. He's centering again for Sutter and Nystrom. Nystrom and Duguay. Duguay tied up Nystrom. Greshner played it around. Here's Lane from the point. His shot deflected. Score! Artie Lane from the blue line. 16 seconds into the second period. We're tied 1-1.
Lane Sutter, I think. It looked like Sutter tipped it. Bobby Nystrom was standing right in front of the net. I don't think he got a stick on it, but the Islanders, 2 of them did. Gordy Lane shot it. He kept it low. That's the fundamental for a defenseman. Shoot the puck low. He did. That puck was touched right there and changed direction by Blaine Sutter. And the Islanders quickly have scored. Sutter scoring from Gordy Lane as Baker makes the last second run at the puck. Sutter, his second goal of the playoffs, has tied the score at 1 apiece.
Gordy Lane draws the only assist. 16 seconds into period 2. Brand new game. It's Lane shooting it around the boards in the Ranger zone. Patsopoulos playing it to the left wing, held in by Carroll to the corner for Marini. Marini comes out in front, can't get the shot away, was checked on the play, and Don Maloney feeds it to young Sullivan. Sullivan back to Maloney on the left wing. Carroll stepped in front of him. Comes to the boards and cleared, picked up by Billy Carroll. Carroll out into center ice, has Gillies with him. Billy Carroll cuts to the left, across that Ranger line against Vadnais. Centered the puck and it was cleared by Laidlaw. Don Maloney feeds it up the right wing. Allison at center. Lane knocked it away from him, and the Rangers had to go back until the whistle sounds on an offside.
Where Lane, Jake, let the puck fall. 2 of his teammates were trapped inside the Rangers' blue line. That's the offside. Sutter tipping the puck by Gordy Lane just 16 seconds after we started the second period. Lane's shot, who was tipped by Sutter. Bob Nystrom, standing in front of the net, was screening Baker, and he did not see it. The puck was not traveling that fast after it was touched by Sutter, but the changing of direction and the screening by Bob Nystrom allowed it to get by him into the lower left-hand corner.
Now Nystrom is out on left wing with Trottier and Bossy. Puck at center ice. Up and took Nielsen up. Bossy ran into Hedberg, and Trottier dumps it back for Potvin. Benny Potvin. His pass was blocked. Potvin picks it up again. Fed it to Nystrom. Nystrom to Trottier. Into the Ranger zone. Trying to come in around Beck. Trottier centers. That's cleared by Vadnais. On Greshner. Into center for Hedberg. And Nielsen across the line. Oh, Nielsen on the boards is checked. Puck hit Bossy. Goes to Nystrom. Nystrom with Trottier, 2-on-2. Nystrom over the line. Bob Nystrom takes the shot. Now gives it to Trottier in front of Potvin. He shoots out his block. Hit Barry Beck, I believe. Trottier is up-handed as he came from back of the net. Myers didn't see it. Nystrom steps into Greshner. Vadnais plays it up the right side. Hedberg checked on the boards. Now Bossy comes off the boards. Bossy over to Morrow. Morrow coming in. Shoots Baker the save. He was down on his knees to make that stick save. Morrow from the blue line. His shot deflected off Vadnais. Potvin from the left side plays it around the boards. Greshner for the Rangers takes a look and feeds it out over the line. This is Nielsen. Well, Nielsen trying to come in around Morrow. Nielsen centers, but right to Potvin. Morrow knocks Nielsen flying. And he Potvin, stick handling around Wolf Nielsen, into center ice. Potvin, left side, Stanley over the line. This is Bossy coming in. Mike Bossy, but the whistle had sounded.
Offside on the play. A break in the action with the score tied 1-1.
When you're number one, you work hard to stay number one. That's why your Nassau Suffolk Chevy dealers are going all out with the Citation this year. Citation, the sure-footed front-wheel drive car of the 80s, is new for 81. Best-selling new model Chevy ever introduced. It's got it all, including excitement. See the Citation. Look before you import at your Nassau Suffolk Chevy dealers.
Close call, Jiggs. It's an offside call by Ray Scampanello right at the Rangers blue line. Close call it was. I thought maybe we'd get a chance to take a look at that, but obviously we're not gonna. Too bad. It was a very close call made by linesman Scampanello.
Was it the correct call?
No, that's why I wanted to show it. I couldn't believe he blew his whistle. We had it in slow motion on one of the replay cameras. We could see it clearly there, but I guess they're not going to let us see it.
All right, at center ice, the Rangers have dumped it down into the Islanders' zone. Smith out of the net, cleared it, empty net, and the shot went wide as Gillis let it go quickly. Now Goring, lead pass to counter, knocked off his stick at the Ranger line. Mike Gillis shooting it back into the New York Islanders' zone. Wandsman off the boards and into center ice. Hospodar on the far side. Handed it right to John Kennelly. Kennelly over the Ranger line. Kennelly back to the blue line to McEwen. He fell, and the Rangers have a 3-on-1 break. That's Nethery. Looks for a man, and the drive went wide from Gillis. You shouldn't cross up with a 3-on-1 like that. Now out in front, Nethery, and they drive, they score. The Rangers make up for it. Cuts up. Hospodar playing it on the left side. After blowing a 3-on-1 opportunity, the Rangers come back to take the lead. Let's take another look at it.
Give me a chance, and if I don't get it, shame on me. But if I get it back, shame on you. And that, look at that shot for being wide by number 6, Gillis. The Rangers go right back. Nobody covering, but nobody from the New York Islanders. Where are they? There's McEwen on his knees. Boom, number 23, Ed Hospodar. Puts it in the top of the net by the right side of Billy Smith. The Islanders twice getting caught. The first time as McEwen fell at the Ranger blue line, leaving them with a 3-on-1. They missed the net. And going back, they get a rebound off the backboards and put it in on another 2-on-1.
Rangers goal was the puck to the center. Hospodar's second goal of the playoffs.
The assist went to number 25, Peter Moline. Number 21, Lance Nethery.
Moline and Nethery get the assists. Here's another Ranger opportunity, and Duguay just failed to pick up the puck in front of the goal. Eric across the Ranger line. Pass one off Beck skates. Dumped down into the Islanders' zone. Lorimer hustles after it. Lorimer worked it off the boards and into the Ranger players' bench. There's a break in the action with the score. New York Rangers 2, the New York Islanders 1.
If I were a rich man, all day long I'd beady bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard.
This message is from Chemical Bank, whose savings programs can make you a little richer.
I would beady bum if I were a wealthy man.
Chemistry's just right for savers at Chemical.
Mistakes, they do it every time. The Islanders made 2. The Rangers didn't take advantage of the first one. The second one they did. Hospodar scoring at 3:34.
They came down on that 3-on-1 break. The shot went wide, but they were able to recover. Now Potvin trying to feed it up the middle out of the reach of Carroll. The length of the ice, Laidlaw touching up. We'll get a face-off back in the circle to the left. Goaltender Billy Smith. If you look at Steve Baker, a little bigger than you might expect. He's 6'3", well over 200 pounds.
Much like John Davidson, who I guess you'd say he replaced either Sotart or Davidson. Davidson, who played earlier in the season back in November against the New York Islanders, has been out most of the season with a knee injury. It was 16 seconds into the second period, and Dwayne Sutter scored a goal from Gordy Lane. That gave the Islanders a 1-1 tie. They have been very lax since then, allowing numerous 2- and 3-on-1s for the New York Rangers.
Now it's Potvin following the face-off. Dennis up the middle again. This time Trottier with it over the line against Vadnais. Trottier coming in is upended. There'll be a penalty. There'll be a tripping penalty against Vadnais.
The fans, you can tell, are looking for a penalty shot. It's not going to come. Obviously, they do not make too many penalty shot opportunities available. Hopefully, we'll get a look at this. Vadnais chasing. Good pass from Dennis Potvin to Brian Trottier. Trottier outraces Vadnais. Vadnais can't catch him. Trips him as Brian Trottier tried to cut for the net. That was probably a good play by Vadnais, believe it or not, as Trottier, getting away from him, gets tripped up by Vadnais. The shot does not come on the net. Cleared by Baker as Trottier slides into Baker. Power play opportunity for the New York Islanders.
Here's McEwen moving in with a shot. Well, right from the face-off, the Islanders with the man advantage. Got it back to McEwen. Look at this shot. 18.
Look at the arm of Steve Baker. It looked like he was not sure of himself. McEwen, a good wrist shot. Look where he walked into right from the face-off. Duguay could not get to him. Brian Trottier, after winning the draw, took Duguay out. That allowed McEwen to skate right in and let a wrist shot go right in the top left-hand corner. Good shot by McEwen. He'll enjoy it a little bit extra because he used to be a Ranger.
Potvin moving in, but the whistle has sounded at an offside. Bossy had fallen at the Ranger blue line and got caught inside as Potvin started his chase toward the net. McEwen's fourth of the playoffs from Trottier at the 4:50 mark, and we're tied 2-2.
As we keep talking about face-offs, in either end of the ice are important. Dennis Potvin, who's having a fine playoff so far this season.
The message, as you see, came in the Edmonton series, had 6 goals, 5 of them via the power play in that
3-in-1 game.
Yep. Now Trottier, Bossy in. Puck came off Bossy, back in the corner. Trottier as well. He was checked. Gillies got a piece of Wolf Nielsen, and that hurt. Nielsen shaken up. Hedberg with the puck. Anders Hedberg turning in front of the net. Lead pass out of the reach of Greshner. Eddie Morrow turning for the Islanders. Gave it to Denny Potvin. Potvin at center ice over the Ranger line. Left side to Gillies. Gillies to Trottier. He shoots. Baker the save. Bossy the rebound. Shot it wide. Trottier back of the net to Bossy, who's being tied up by Hospodar. Now Bossy comes to the side to Trottier. Weak shot. He was knocked down by Beck. And Baker able to cover up and hold on.
What a play by Barry Beck, keeping the Islanders from going ahead. 3-2 as the Islanders continue the heavy pressure. Nielsen loses the puck by a check from Bossy. Look at the play to Trottier, and he's hit by Beck and knocked down as Baker gravels in the puck. That's Trottier, you see behind the net, fighting with Beck. The pass goes behind Nielsen. Number 11 grabs it. He's checked by Bossy, and as the pass comes out to Trottier, he's checked by Beck.
Now Langevin with a shot from the blue line that went wide. He's off the boards. McEwen at the point. Up and around behind the net. Katsopoulos chasing it. Tonelli stepped in front of him. John Tonelli to Goring. Goring rolls it back to the goal. Caller came in after it. Couldn't get a stick on it. Now put it off to the side of the net. Cleared away. This is Laidlaw. On the left wing side, Gillis. Heathery dropped it right back to Gillis. Gillis across the line. Slowed up on McEwen's check, and Langevin picks up the puck. Cleared it, but not out. Katsopoulos for the shot. Blocked by McEwen. Langevin unable to clear it. There's Gillis on the left side. In front of drive. Smith the save, and the rebound is cleared by Langevin.
Islanders making mistakes again, Jakes, in their own end of the ice. They're leaving a lot of openings for the Rangers. The Rangers haven't been able to get it in this time. An icing call coming up.
Langevin back, but he didn't touch the puck first. Duguay did. McEwen up the right side to Canner, to Goring. Tonelli moving with him, 2-on-3. Goring over the line. Goring in front to Tonelli, and he couldn't pick it up. He scored! Beck missed it. Tonelli made contact, and the Islanders lead for the first time. Well, you said all along, the States lead the goals, and this one, Beck just failed to pick up the puck. Tonelli made contact with it, and it's 3-2. Good scoring. Carries the puck into the Rangers' end as he dumps it through. Off the end boards, Beck misses it. It hit John Tonelli on the skate, and it carried into the net, much similar to the one that Hedberg scored. Here's Duguay out racing Langevin. That knocked off. That negated the icing. That's McEwen getting it ahead. As Butch Goring steams through center ice, we'll see the whole play here. There goes John Tonelli for the net. Beck misses it. So does Baker, and it hit number 27, John Tonelli, on the skate and deflected between the legs of Steve Baker. So the Islanders quickly come scooting back, a 3-2 lead now. They had tied it at 16 seconds. Hospodar put them ahead, 2-1. McEwen tied it, and now Tonelli has put the Islanders ahead now by 1. Duguay just shot one that was going wide. It comes out in front, is cleared, but not out. Bounces right back to Smith, and he holds on. That one came off Steve Vickers. We still have 12:58 remaining here in the second period. Jiggs, we talked a little about the puck and the way it's reacting on the ice. It's loose. That's why you see so many pucks bouncing. That's not the reason it's bouncing around right now. The Islanders, again, had control of the puck in their own end of the ice and lost it. Finally, Billy Smith fell on it, stopping the play. Islanders are just a little over anxious. I think they get the puck and they want right away. Everybody's breaking and they're not getting the puck to the forwards. And the Rangers are coming in quickly, forechecking well. Now Beck from the blue line, shoots one around the boards. Vickers went to center it, cut off by Merrick. Merrick out on the right side, away from Duguay. Left side to Trache, and it came off the stick of Carol Vadnais. Here's Denny Potvin now. Potvin over the Ranger line, around Beck. Potvin takes a look, plays it into the corner. It hits Halifax. Merrick takes it loose. Merrick with Wayne Sutter sidesteps the check of Vadnais, but lost the puck. Now Sutter gives it to Merrick. Merrick to Potvin. Potvin into the corner. Wayne Sutter to the blue line to Morrow. Morrow, a drive blocked by Baker, who was way up on top of that goal crease. Out come the Rangers. Halifax at center. Over the Islander line, drops it to Steve Vickers. Vickers' centering attempt is deflected into center. Sutter moving up. Took Laidlaw off the puck. Here's Vickers with it. With Halifax. He's checked by Denny Potvin, who covers up in his own zone. See the puck, it won't lay down, Jake. Potvin trying to handle it there. It won't lay flat. Now Wayne Sutter drops it to Merrick. Merrick bumped solidly by Hospodar. Sutter is upended in front of the goal. There's going to be a Ranger penalty. Wayne Sutter upended as he cut through in front of the net. There's a break in the action with the score. Islanders 3, the Rangers 2.
These people have something many other airline employees don't, a job. Because last year, while other airlines laid off almost 18,000 people, Eastern actually added some. We're trying to keep people because that means keeping service. And we don't think you should have to give up service just because times are tough. After all, I may get you to try Eastern once, but these are the people who make you want to come back. At Eastern, we have to earn our wings every day. Watch the top of your screen on the right-hand side. Watch up there on the right-hand side of their screen as Baker trips up Wayne Sutter. You see Sutter just going down right there. He took a little dive along with it. Islanders on a power play. Here's McEwen over to Goring at the point, into Bossy. Bossy back to Butch Goring. Goring fed it through into the corner for Bossy. Had trouble getting around the check, and the puck ends up back of the net. Laidlaw fighting for it. Got it to Don Maloney, and the Islanders have to go back. McEwen being chased by Allison. Again, the puck rolling. Yeah, it's really... McEwen almost knocked it out. Phillies drops it back to Mike McEwen. Ahead to Bossy. Mike Bossy to Trache. Trache checked as he ran into Don Maloney. McEwen moving up, poked the puck loose. This is Goring.
Trache to Bossy. Bossy right at the line, plays one in off the boards, and Trache is thrown up in his pursuit of it. Rangers, of course, the Islanders back with a minute 10 remaining in the penalty against Steve Baker.
Dennis Potvin returning to the power play to replace Butch Goring.
Kenny Potvin, Trache went off his stick. Adney back in his own zone. Now a minute remaining in the Ranger penalty. Beck fires it into center. All the way to Billy Smith. Duguay in quickly. Smith out of the net. Left the puck for Potvin. Now to Goring. Goring at center ice to the Ranger line. Tonelli moving in. Goring fed it just out of his reach. McEwen comes in off the right point. He was checked and the Rangers have a break. Here's Duguay coming in. All alone. Takes Smith. Turns. Shoots and he fired it wide.
I don't believe it. He missed the net altogether, Jiggs. A breakaway. He had Smith down and he fired it by the net.
Now here's Goring across that Ranger line. Right side to Bossy. Turn to get away from Beck. Bossy in front to Tonelli. Can't pull the trigger. On Tonelli in the corner. Centers one. Got away from everybody, and Potvin has to go back. 6 seconds left in the Ranger penalty. Islanders up 3-2. Ewan back in the net to Potvin. Sullivan has served that minor penalty as Tonelli comes to center. On Tonelli to Billy Carroll. Fed it in front that was broken up beautifully by Lance Nethery. That was Keller who was coming in off the right wing. Now Beck has dumped it in wide of the net. Smith out of the net, cleared it. Rangers hold it in. They had too many men on the ice, and they got away with it. Here's Keller across the line, shooting. Baker the save. Tonelli the rebound, couldn't control it. Billy Carroll gets a stick on it. Then he's checked on the boards. Nethery managed to poke it loose. Sullivan comes to center. Gillis it is across the line over to Beck. He is checked by Lorimer, and the puck is loose at center ice. Nethery back for the Rangers. Handed it to Lane as he was moving up. Now to Carroll across the Ranger line. Carroll fed it around behind the goal. Sopoulos takes a look. Gave it to Laidlaw. Now to Gillis on the left side. Gillis shot it into the Islanders zone. Backboard is Lane. 40 Lane. Up the middle again. The pass was blocked in center. Comes to the right side for Lorimer. Across the Ranger line. Lorimer trying to go in around Laidlaw. Hit the side of the net. Wolf Nielsen up the right wing. It came off the stick at the blue line, and the Rangers able to control it. This is Valine. Valine trying to get around Lane. The puck loose, and Gordy Lane dumps it into center. 8:25 remaining, period number 2. Leon Hockey is hospitalized. Plays it up the right side. Anders Hedberg failed to get it out of there. This is Merrick down. Wayne Merrick into the corner. Sutter too well covered. Iceland lines up Laidlaw for a hit. Wolf Nielsen starting out. Nielsen backhanded it ahead to Hedberg. Over the line on right wing. Hedberg shoots. That was blocked. Rolled to the side of the net, and Merrick controls it. Merrick slapped it off the boards. It comes into center ice. Carroll Vadney pokes it back in offside. 7:54 left in the period. The score, the Islanders 3, the Rangers 2.
This Bud's for everyone who wraps it, stacks it, and sacks it.
This Bud's for you. For all you do, the king of beers is coming through.
Yeah, just for you. That distinctively clean, crisp taste that says Budweiser.
For all you do.
This Bud's for you.
Ron Duguay gets a breakaway. McEwen had fallen. This is as the Islanders are on a power play. Look at here. Smith goes down. He's got the whole net, but he misfires. I still say that the ice has something to do with it, Jiggs. The puck doesn't lay flat, and as Duguay went to shoot it, it seemed that the puck bobbled a little, was up on its edge when he let the shot go, and he missed the net.
You mentioned earlier you thought the ice was too hard or harder than normal?
It's snowy, yeah. Usually when the ice gets too hard, it snows up like that and slows up the puck, and it's very difficult to handle at 1, and it won't lay flat, 2.
Here's Billy Carroll trying to win around backstop. The puck went up on edge. I see what you mean. Marini on the far side. After he and Allison had quite a struggle to try and control it. Now Marini again, but it comes out to center ice. Billy Carroll shot it in this time. They Becker back of the net. Made it around the boards. Hector Marini forechecking. Got away from him. Beck to Don Maloney. Maloney to Allison. Crossed the line. Gave it back to Don Maloney. In front to Allison, and he tipped the shot wide. There's Stanley trying to feed it to Marini, and the puck came to center. Laidlaw back. Laidlaw gave it to Mike Allison. Allison, their second draft pick, knocked off the puck, and here's Carroll over the line. Billy Carroll centers, cut off in front by Vadnais. Talafas feeding it into center for Vickers over the line, back to Talafas. Talafas' shot, that went wide of the goal. Laidlaw from the blue line, lets it fly, and that went off the stick of Langevin. Here's Duguay for the Rangers. Hanging around the boards, Vickers back of the net is checked. Marini chasing it, he and Talafas bumped together. The puck loose back of the goal again for Langevin. Langevin slaps it the length of the ice. Islanders are going to be called as Laidlaw touches up. There's a break in the action with the score. The New York Islanders 3, the New York Rangers 2.
WHN gives you Willie Nelson.
Whiskey River, take my mind. Don't let a memory talk to me. Whiskey River, don't run dry. I'm tired, all I got, take care of me.
WHN, 1050 on your AM radio dial.
Thank you very much, we love you.
Islanders press, trying to get another goal, a go-ahead goal. They can't seem to get it, but some good heavy hitting. As this is Billy Carroll as he moves in. That play broken up by Carroll Vadnais. Just before that, Jiggs McDonald, one of the best open ice checks of the game.
Hector Marini.
Hector Marini laid out a check. He went down, but it was a good open.
Some police came and arrested you for murder. Oh, man. Here.
Just saw possible where Carroll came in. Now the Islanders charged with icing again. We have 6:05 remaining in period number 2. Face-off will be deep in the Islanders zone. Thursday night, these two teams, game 2 of the best-of-7 series. Then we go to Madison Square Garden Saturday night at 9, and next Tuesday night at 8:30.
You know that in 51 regular season games between the Rangers and the Islanders, that's the number of games that they've played regular season since the Islanders came into the league in 72, that there's only one game difference. The Rangers have had one more win than the Islanders.
You know, there's only 4 goals difference, 184 to 180 favor of the Rangers.
I happen to just see that, Jiggs. Thank you very much.
They've only played 2 ties. 1 in each building over 9 seasons. This is Goring bringing it into the Ranger zone. Fed it through to the corner. Caller picks it up. Andy Caller to the blue line to Lane. Gordy Lane dumps one into the corner. Knocked down. Rangers clear it. Arlene from back of the net. Got it up the right wing side. Caller coming back for the Islanders. Broke up that rush. And they forced that's Nethery all the way back into his own zone. Now he's cleared it to Gillis to Beck. Beck over the line. A drive went wide on the stick side as Nethery got it away. That's Nethery back of the goal. Being tied up by John Tonelli, and Tonelli poked the puck into the corner. Tonelli with the stick up a little, and Anders Caller starts out with Goring. 3 men back for the Rangers as Caller fires it in wide of the net. Matsopoulos into the far corner. Up one around the boards to Valine. He let it go to Gillis. Gillis poked it just out of the reach of Nielsen at center ice. Here's Big Mark Gillies for the Islanders across the Ranger line. Trying to come in around Beck. Gillies in the corner, missed the check, got the puck to Caller. Now he and Gillies are tied up by Nielsen and Beck. Puck finally comes loose. Brian Trottier pulls it away from Katsopoulos and can't get loose back of the net. Get out in front and Caller had a whack at it. Held in by Langevin. His backhander is blocked. Nielsen around the boards. This is Beck in the corner. 4.5 minutes to go in the period as Rolf Nielsen gives it to Beck. Harry Beck over the line. Trying to set up his man, and it's deflected up into the crowd. It has been called. 4:21 left in the period. A break in the action with the score. The Islanders 3, the New York Rangers 2. Coming May 6th to Sports Channel, it's the Sport of Kings, thoroughbred racing. Join Harvey Pack for interviews and highlights of all 9 races from Belmont. Don't miss any of the exciting action every Wednesday through Monday nights at 7, right here on Sports Channel. Your box seat, the New York Sports at home.
Action, as we had anticipated in the second period, has picked up. 4 goals have been scored. The Islanders, Sutter, McEwen, and Tonelli. Hospodar has scored for the Rangers.
It was 1-0 Rangers at the end of the first period. The Islanders tied it 16 seconds into the second period. 3-2 score. Here's Laidlaw at the line. Hospodar, a shot that went wide of the net. Bossy off the right wing boards. Cleared it ahead to Gillies. Gillies trying to get around Laidlaw. It's across the line. Gillies with Trottier moving in. It's a play broken up by Hospodar. Now Nielsen's pass cut off by Denny Potvin as Wolf Nielsen trying to set up Hedberg on right wing. Ryan Trottier hit solidly at center by Hospodar, and Gillies has dumped the puck in. Mike Bossy trying to get it away from Greshner. On Greshner to Laidlaw. Laidlaw and Hospodar in defense. Greshner is up on the left wing, and the Rangers have shot it down into the Islanders' zone. Not far enough or fast enough for icing is the ruling, and here's Kenny Morrow ahead to Bossy. Bossy into center. That's Tonelli with it. Poked it around Hospodar. Carroll moving up. Now Bossy at the blue line. Dumped it off in front. Tonelli races to the corner. John Tonelli out in front. His pass is cut off and brought out by Hedberg. And there's Hedberg. Dumps one into the Islanders' zone. It comes off the boards right to Billy Smith. Steered it aside for Lane. Gordy Lane rushing the puck across the Ranger line. Trying to knife his way through everybody. Comes back to the net for Carroll. Billy Carroll centers. Oh, what a save by the goaltender, Steve Baker. Marini and Tonelli were out in front of the net. The puck came out beautifully. There's a break in the action. 3:03 left in the second period, and the scores. The New York Islanders 3, the New York Rangers 2.
Neither a borrower nor a lender be.
Excuse me, at Shearson Loeb Roads, we don't accept that investment advice.
Shearson Loeb Roads?
One of America's most respected investment firms. We say take advantage of every opportunity in stocks, real estate, municipal bonds, whatever's right for you.
But who knows what is right for me?
The answer is Shearson.
When the question is money, the answer is Shearson.
Close call. John Tonelli on a pass by Billy Carroll as Vadnais loses the puck to Carroll. Carroll passes to John Tonelli, cutting in front. Good save by Baker.
Now Caller into the corner. The puck came loose as Carroll dug it. Got it to Hector Marini. Marini off the boards, tied up by Beck. Beck's stick is in the crowd, and here's Carroll in control of the puck. Back to the stick again. Larry Beck, tied up by Marini and Carroll. Don Maloney brings it out over the line. Cuts to the right at center. Maloney across the Islander line. Checked. And Lorimer feeds it up in the left wing, just out of the reach of Caller. This is Allison. Maloney open in front, but Allison couldn't get the puck to him. Now Andy Caller took it from Lorimer, feeds it into center ice. Coming back is Tom Laidlaw. Laidlaw to Don Maloney off his stick. Lorimer back. Shot it into the crowd. 2:14 remaining.
Puck hit Ray Scampanello and bounced into the penalty box area. Rangers showing a little frustration. Maloney banging his stick on the ice. Players will get upset, Jake, when the puck doesn't slide the way it's supposed to. There you see a first period score on your screen. Minnesota 1, Calgary 0 in the first period again. When the puck doesn't slide, the players anticipate it a certain way, and when the puck does not react the way that they anticipate it to, very frustrating, because a pass that normally would be on the stick may end up in the guy's skates that you're trying to get it to, and or it may end up behind him. You're just ready to shoot the puck, and the snow piles up on your stick along with the puck. It's like shoveling heavy, wet snow. If the shot does not get away the way you'd like it to, it can get very frustrating when the ice is like this.
On this face-off, the Islanders control the puck. McEwen out on the left side. Running to Duguay at center, but Merrick slaps it into the Rangers zone. Sopoulos back to pick it up. That's Merrick in forechecking in front of the net. Sopoulos. Talafas fed it off the boards to Vickers. Now to Duguay. Duguay over the line. Tried a shot, hit McEwen. Langevin fed it into the center ice zone. Sopoulos dumps it back into the Islander territory. Duguay on the left wing this time. He's been all over the place. Handed it right to Nystrom. Bob Nystrom at center. Against Laidlaw as he came in over the line. Nystrom stops on the boards. Back to the net. Wayne Merrick to Sutter. Comes off to the side of the goal. Slapping at it. The puck ends up back of the net. Merrick put it out in front, and that hit the goaltender stick. The Rangers have shot it down into the Islanders zone. Minute 15 left in the second period. Langevin lead pass to Dwayne Sutter. Sutter sends Merrick over the line. Merrick back to Sutter, and he was knocked down. Here's Nystrom in front, banging at it. It's underneath Baker. He covers up.
Close call. The Islanders back pressing again. Bobby Nystrom from the side of the net as Sutter gets a heavy check on the play right there. The puck goes to Bobby Nystrom right there. It's still loose. You can see Nystrom. He sees it loose as he tries to bang it in. The whistle blows as Steve Baker closes his 2 feet on the puck. That stops the play. The Islanders have been pressing from the halfway point of the second period, and it's been paying dividends.
Nystrom playing left wing in place of the injured Bob Bourne. Here's Beck starting out for the Rangers. Into center, the pass went off the stick, picked up again by Gillis, and Morrow chases him to the corner. Pile up on the boards, and we'll get a face-off with 48 seconds left in period number 2.
For the Islanders, important to go into the third period a goal up. The Rangers scored the first goal back in the first period, 12-10 of the first period. Hedberg got the goal. Sometimes the first goal has a lot of significance. So often teams that get the first goal go on to win the hockey game. But the Islanders, with 48 seconds remaining in the second period, could take a 1-goal lead into the third period, which would be a big advantage. The Islanders' percentage of winning games after leading at the end of 2 is very high.
Morrow clearing it back of his own goal, got a bump. Wayne Merrick around the boards to Bossy. Bossy backhands it out over the blue line. This is Hospodar for the Rangers. Boxcar, they call him. A long shot. Smith the save. Picked up by Denny Potvin. Potvin takes a look. Up the middle, out of the reach of everybody. Went right to Baker. Baker feeds it off the boards for Barry Beck. Beck, the Ranger captain, to Gillis. He sends Valide over the line. Back to Gillis. Checked neatly. Brian Trottier just lifted the stick. Picked up the puck. Trottier to Bossy on his off wing. Bossy stops, fell, back in his skates, gave it to Trottier, comes in to Gillies on the wall, shoots, to the right of the net. Oh, volley in and gone. And there's the horn to end the second period. Gillies had a chance to turn the lights out, perhaps. We'll take another look at it before we leave the broadcast booth here. The Islanders head for the dressing room. Let's go back and take another look. Icing on his off wing, Ed.
Bossy would have had a better opportunity had the puck been laying down, but it wouldn't lay down. Bossy gives it to Trottier. Look at Gillies come in. From the bottom of your screen, the puck is bouncing again. Shoots it right away like he should, and he rings it off the right goalpost as Mike Bossy, another angle, we see it. Outmaneuvers number 23. Hospodar gives it to Trottier, to Gillies. Perfect passing, but the puck hits the right goalpost on the shot by Clark Gillies.
In the period, the Islanders outshot the Rangers 14-5, and at the end of 2 periods of play, the score, the New York Islanders 3, the New York Rangers 2.
No question, they plane it down, and that means the ice, of course, is thinner, which means that if they do not lower the temperature of the Freon, the ice gets too hard, and if it gets too hard, it snows up quickly, even though they flood it with hot water.
The thing that I've enjoyed most, the 2 teams have stuck to hockey. Third period underway, Islanders leading 3-2 as Beck shot it around the boards in the Islanders zone. Billy Smith to Lorimer, up the right side to Dwayne Sutter, who's out with Merrick and Nystrom. Nystrom had been knocked down by Talafas. Here's Lane at center. Got it into the Ranger zone, a delayed offside. Hospodar brings it out over the line, fed it back to Beck. Barry Beck checked by Wayne Sutter. Baker out of the net, leaves it for Hospodar. Hospodar had it stolen by Merrick. Wayne Merrick into the corner to Bob Nystrom. Nystrom trying to get away from Becker. Here's Sutter back of the goal, ran into a check. Merrick, Nystrom rather, picked it up. Centered it, but it went right to Talafas on this right wing side. Talafas to Duguay is over the line against Lane. Fired one high and wide of the goal. It comes back to the point for Laidlaw. Into the corner, over the stick of Vickers. Duguay behind the net. Look for the man in front. And all the way back to the right wing boards with it. Duguay. Gatsopoulos a shot off the stick of Nystrom. Warmer takes his man out. Islanders unable to clear it. Duguay dumps one off in front. Talafas can't control it. Warmer finds an opening and fires it the length of the ice. Gatsopoulos back to pick it up, and the whistle sounds. 18:40 left in the third period. A break in the action with the score. New York Islanders 3, New York Rangers 2.
Watch out, you're driving into an ambush. That's right, your beautiful new car's finish has some deadly enemies.
I need help.
You need Ultra Seal, the incredible new protective sealer that shields your finish invisibly for 3 full years.
Now that is shining.
And it stays like that with no waxing or polishing.
You mean?
Just water, and that Ultra Seal shine will last.
For 3 full years?
For 3 full years.
Hey, how do I get an Ultra Seal finish?
Just ask your new car dealer.
Should also make mention, Jiggs, that Tony Noda and the rest of the off-ice officials are from Boston. Tony Noda, noted off-ice official from the Boston Garden. Good old dear friend of mine.
Good bunch of guys. Eddie Sanford.
Yep. One-time National Hockey League player, Eddie Sanford.
He's just one of the crew. Here's Denny Potvin back of the Islander goal, up to Gillies on the left side. Into center, Trottier across the Ranger line, trying to cut in, is hauled down, slid into the goalpost hard. The goal came off.
Ouch. You know, look at Brian shake his right leg. Hit his shin on the goalpost as he slid in very hard. A break in the action with the score, the New York Islanders 3, the New York Rangers 2.
Fire Company C, Manhattan. The last thing these guys have time to do is to wait online to cash their checks. So their chemical bank branch manager gave them a hand. He opened a special line so that when the firemen come in to cash their checks, they can get out fast. It's one of the ways we tailor each chemical bank branch to the needs of the community. As bankers, sure we like to see them save money. As citizens, we want to see them save lives.
Play is underway in the Ranger zone. Coming out on this right side, Von Greshmer. Go through Potvin, picked up by Hedberg, back to the blue line, off the stick of Laidlaw. Laidlaw lets it go, it hit Morrow and went right to Clark Gillies. Gillies into center, 3-on-2 to Bossy on right wing, the big slap shot. Oh, Baker was ducking and moving on that one, and it goes up into the crowd.
Wow, what a blast by Mike Bossy. That's a headhunter, as it's known. Bossy takes the pass from Clark Gillies down the right wing side. There's the pass by Gillies to 22 Bossy. He lets it rip from a bad angle. It went rising quickly. You could see Baker doing a ducking act as the puck rose quickly. Bouncing again, you could see the puck did not get away flat and even the way Bossy generally shoots them.
Goring is centering for Taylor and Tonelli. Beck around the boards to Gillis on the left side. Gillis just poked it out over the line. Goring got a stick on it. It goes to McEwen, and he dumps one into the Ranger zone. Harry Beck. Valine handed it right to Caller. Back to Valine. Valine dumped it out of his own zone. It's loose in the center ice area. Valine pokes it around the boards in the Islander territory. Back toward his Langevin. McEwen comes out on the left side. Poked it ahead, intended for Tonelli. It's all the way down into the Ranger zone, just over the goal line. They're going to bring it all the way back. They played 2:52 of the third period. Oh, I'm sorry, there's a break in the action with the score. Islanders 3, Rangers 2.
Why use a There Tomorrow package service when Sprint's Eastern same-day service gets it there today? Eastern tags it and bags it and gets it on the next flight out. And that's over 1,400 of them to 85 cities every day. Your package is there today, guaranteed, or your money back. So when it has to get there today, you've got to hand it to Sprint, Eastern's same-day package service.
We're back face-off, Wayne Merrick against number 14, Mike Allison.
Merrick won the draw, getting the puck to Lane. Merrick with Carroll, and Hector Marini is the forward line for the Islanders. Marini just tipped it into center, all the way down into the Ranger zone. Hospodar shooting one around the boards. Marini comes in, but a little late. This is Allison. Gilly stepped into him, the puck loose. Hospodar going to the line, but not out. Billy Carroll dumps one around the boards. Mark Gillies and Laidlaw tying up one another. Puck comes loose for Don Maloney. Sullivan. Doug Sullivan back to Maloney. One-on-one against Lorimer, and a neat poke check. Hector Marini ahead to Billy Carroll. Carroll tried to play it around the net, did so on the second time. Here's Mark Gillies golfing it into center ice. Allison back for the Rangers, over to Beck. Harry Beck up the left side. Lorimer stepped in front of Don Maloney, and here's Lane picking it up. Out of Marini. Hector Marini cuts to the left as he comes to center. 4 Rangers back. He shoots it in. Baker leads it back to the goal. Anthopoulos plays it away from Merrick to the left wing boards. Steve Vickers just rolls it into center ice, and Morrow is back. The Potvin. Eddie Potvin upended and a hard hit. Duguay collided with him. In front, Nystrom checked by Talafus, and here's Duguay. Duguay to Talafus. Talafus across the line. Talafus to Vickers, broken up by Morrow to Merrick. Down to Nystrom, and he couldn't take the pass. Rangers have it again. Talafus to Duguay, breaks it over the line. Ron Duguay turns, played it off center, and the puck is loose at center ice. Katsopoulos chasing it. In comes Sutter as well. Katsopoulos played it outside the line. It hit Nystrom and went in offside.
Close call as Katsopoulos blindly banks the puck off the boards. Nystrom, as you see him standing by the blue line, half a step too short. Ron Duguay hitting everybody in sight. He hits Dennis Potvin, a good clean check, as you were just about to see and did not see, but as Potvin continued on, he put himself in a vulnerable position. Duguay took advantage of it, as he should, and leveled Potvin into the boards. It was a good check.
Gremlins had worked down in the drop. Chewing up the tape on it. Oh, here's a steal, and Trache puts it in front. Gillies shot is blocked. Bossy the rebound into the far corner for Clark Gillies. Gillies around the boards to Trache. Out in front, Bossy moved in, but not in time, and the Rangers have cleared it to center ice.
Close call. Clark Gillies could not get the puck over the sprawling Baker.
5 minutes gone by in the third period. 3-2 Islanders. Rangers in their own zone. Hedberg comes up the right wing. Lane cut him off at center. Got the puck to Bossy. Too well covered. Bad day. DeGresh nearly couldn't control it. There's Trache. Over the Ranger line. Trache going in around back. Trache, a backhander, hit the side of the net. A bad day. Feeds it ahead into center ice. Comes Ulf Nielsen. Across the Islander line. Gave it to Hedberg, but offside is called. Nothing further from the game between the Calgary Flames and the Minnesota North Stars. 1-0 on a goal by Craig Hartsburg in the first period. North Stars up 1-0.
I was just going to say that, Jigs. Thank you. Sorry, you know that's what you're supposed to. Close call for the New York Islanders at the New York Rangers goal as back goes number 5, Vadnais. Trache in pursuit. Vadnais again loses the puck. Look at the puck come out, and Clark Gillies cannot get the puck over the sprawling pads of Steve Baker. Close call by the Islanders.
Back to the line action. Tonelli from the goal. John Tonelli with good scoring, and the Islanders are up 4-2.
More mistakes, Jake McDonald, in their own end of the ice. So the New York Rangers pop up the puck. The puck is passed across. Tonelli takes the shot. Look where Beck is. No one checked Barry Beck. He fell down with the goaltender. That's John Tonelli taking the shot. Beck took his dive. The puck is across the line. It's John Tonelli's goal. That gives the New York Islanders a 2-goal lead First time in the hockey game anybody has led by as much as 2 goals. It's John Tonelli making the shot. Butch Goring trying to move in quickly to shove it across the line to make sure, but it was over the line ahead of him.
Tonelli's second of the night. His 4th in the playoffs. Comes at 5:45 of the 3rd period. Islanders with a 2-goal lead. Here's McEwen back of his own goal. He and Langevin together on defense. The pass went to Gillies. Off the right wing boards and under the reach of Hector Marini. On Maloney over the line. Got it through to Allison around the defense, and he took it wide. And Smith came out. Gave Allison an awful lot of net, and it ended up in the corner with a pilot.
Close call. The Rangers, they're not going to give up. They come right back as they cross the line. McEwen has the puck. Allison cannot control it. Look where Smith is. What's he doing out there laying on the ice? He gambled, and the puck almost went underneath him. Again, Billy Smith going down, something we do not see that often in the playoffs, or we have not seen that often in the playoffs, is Billy Smith going down that much as the puck slid under him, just missing the open net.
Well, the goal is being credited to Butch Goring from Tonelli and Caller, and 18 is shaking his head. Marini is across the Ranger line, sent it to Carroll in, he's upended. Billy Carroll's knocked down on a hit from Atsopoulos into center ice. This is Solomon stick handling into the Islanders zone, and Popat leans into him with a good clean hit. Marini trying to get it ahead to Carroll. Marini is checked. The puck came out in front. The quick shot from Solomon went wide. Art Gillies dumps one into center ice all the way down into the Ranger zone. No icing call as Laidlaw goes back. Tom Laidlaw up the right wing side. Valine at center ice. Shot it off Popat at the blue line. Netherly over to Barry Beck, who dumps it in. Crowd is on Beck every time he touches the puck. Danny Popat to Merrick. Merrick out over the line. Lead pass intended for Sutter. He stepped in front of the Ranger player. Picks it up. So thus there's no icing. Sutter in the corner. Now Nystrom comes in with a hit on Vadnais. The puck loose. Nystrom with it. Bob Nystrom with Wayne Sutter. Sutter in the corner trying to center the puck. It was cleared. Into center ice is Nethery. Nethery to the left wing side. Gillis to Valine. Had trouble controlling it. Merrick sends Nystrom into center. Bob Nystrom to the Ranger line. Can't get through the defense. Now comes in offside, and play has been called. Picks up a little. Nystrom and Vadnais. The lines can get in between them before any damage is done, yet we're going to get penalties. Nystrom and Vadnais will go off the break in the action with the score. New York Islanders 4, New York Rangers 2.
This Bud's for everyone who works, so we can play.
This Bud's for you. For all you do, the king of beers is coming through.
Yeah, just for you. That distinctively clean, crisp taste that says Budweiser.
For all you do.
This Bud's for you.
Bob Nystrom and Carol Vadnais get penalties.
Penalties are called at 7:32. James at 5 aside. Duguay being checked back into his own zone by Goring. And Duguay and Goring still going at one another. Haller comes into the pile-up, and we'll get a face-off.
Good forechecking. The fans are on their feet in recognition of the tenacious forechecking of Butch Goring with some help from Andy Caller.
Sending up Mike McEwen and Dave Langevin on the Islander defense. Billy Carroll is coming out as the forward to join Caller. Nice hand for Goring as he goes to the bench. A little backslapping on that Islander bench. They too appreciate the job that Goring has done. This is Vickers for the Rangers. The pass intercepted by Langevin. Sidestep the check of Duguay. Unable to feed it to Caller on right wing. Got a piece of him as he cleared it into the Islander zone, and back comes McEwen. Mike McEwen stick handled away from Duguay, got the puck to Langevin. Langevin over the line. Plays it around the boards. Billy Carroll back in the net, picks it up, put it out in front. Carroll puts it right on. Baker steered that aside. Beck has Carroll tied up in the boards, and there's no further play.
Andy Keller, what an opportunity he has. Jake McDonald, he broke his stick when he tried to deflect the puck from Billy Carroll. Right in front, he's left all alone. Watch this, Beck goes the wrong way around the net. Billy Carroll has it, he makes the pass to Andy Keller. Keller takes the shot, he broke his stick on the play. And then Billy Carroll goes back into the corner with Beck, ties up the puck, gets a face-off. Islanders, some good hustle. They've got the Rangers bottled up in their own end of the ice.
Now here's Trottier with Bossy up front, and he popped out of Barlow at the points.
Just quickly, Jake, just now 2-0 Minnesota over the Calgary Flames. Hartsburg got the first one, Young got the second.
Morrow playing one around behind the net to Bossy. Bossy to the blue line to Denny Potvin, and it hopped over his stick. Potvin and Nielsen in a chase for it. Potvin lost it to Greshner, and then Denny falling. And the puck beneath him, it goes to Trottier, ran into Beck. Here's Nielsen over the line. Can't get around Morrow. Now Hedberg comes in off the left wing. And there's Hedberg, and Trottier missed him as he ran into the boards. Hedberg to Nielsen. Off Nielsen trying to go back to the goal. Morrow takes him out of the play, and Potvin picks up the puck. There's Potvin into center as Bossy moving up the right side. Potvin carries it across the line. Eddie Potvin to Mike Bossy. Bossy knocked down by Beck. Puck loose on Greshner into center ice for Hedberg. Hedberg over the Islander line against Potvin, and he dumped it into the corner. Potvin spilled Hedberg, and no penalty. Now Trottier out of the corner. Over to Morrow. Morrow stick handling into center. Teams at 6 aside again. Eddie Morrow to the right wing to Marini to Trottier, who dumps it into the Rangers zone. 10 minutes remaining in regulation time. The Islanders lead 4-2. Nielsen left wing to Don Maloney. A shot right on. Smith the pad save, and he cleared it back of the goal. Rainey poked it around the boards. This was Allison trying to get it to the blue line. Lane riding hurt on Allison, and Gillies came over to clear it. Laidlaw back to touch up. The Islanders are called for icing the puck. There is a break in the action with the score. New York Islanders 4, the New York Rangers 2.
If you run a fever when you run across import sticker prices, come on over to your Chevy dealer.
Don't snow me, show me.
We'll show you a sticker price like this on the 81 Chevy Chevette. And that's no bare bones model. It's the 4-door hatchback, top of the line. Let your Chevy dealer show you why now, more than ever, it pays to look before you import at your Nassau Suffolk Chevy dealers. That's the showroom.
They showed me.
Pressure by the New York Rangers as they come back trying to get a goal to narrow the margin. The Islanders are leading 4-2. Face off to the left of Billy Smith.
I'm Jakes McDonald with Ed Westfall. We have 9:48 left in regulation time here at the Coliseum. Game 1 of a best-of-7 semifinal series. Don Maloney had trouble with it. Now gets in over the line. Poked off his stick by Lane. Hector Marini gave the puck to Gillies. Mark Gillies checked at the boards. Don Maloney. Lane gets a hold of him. Gillies with the puck. Mark Gillies. Billy Carroll with him on the right wing. Takes the pass. Back to Gillies. Couldn't get a stick on it. Here's Lane from the point. Baker the save. Katsopoulos around behind the goal. Looks for a man. Up the right wing it goes to Sullivan. Rink wide to Maloney. Don Maloney against Lorimer. Trying to go back to the net. Lorimer knocks Maloney down. The puck dug loose. Allison trying to put it out in front. Don Maloney instead to Badney at the blue line to Don Maloney. Maloney a drive, and that one off Lorimer and wide. Sullivan taken to the boards on Lane's check. Carroll is there as well. The puck goes loose around behind the net, and it's Hector Marini. Marini into center ice. Gillies goes to the bench. Marini a long shot. Baker the save, and the rebound goes to Beck. Barry Beck. Now Lane a rink-wide pass. Heathery into the Islanders zone. Langevin stepped in front of him. Here's Jerry Gillis rolling it out in front. It hit Badney, ends up underneath Langevin. Failed to clear it out. Heathery can't get the puck to Gillis. Now Gillis' shot spit the save. Langevin banks it off the boards down into the Ranger zone. And again, the Islanders are going to be called for icing the puck. There's a break in the action with the score. New York Islanders 4, the New York Rangers 2. Sports Channel is New York's newest concept in cable TV sports. Now you can see exclusive coverage of the Yankees, Mets, Islanders, Nets, and Arrows, as well as the finest area collegiate events. Over 250 sporting events in all. It's a complete action package with a New York accent. So when you can't get to the game, get the game at home on Sports Channel. Your box seat to New York sports at home. After the game tonight, Hockey Hotline with Ed Westfall and Stan Fischler. Area code 516-794-9475 is the number. There you see it, 794-9475. We'll ask Ed Westfall what color his eyes are, or any pertinent question concerning playoffs or this game.
Depends on what time of day or night.
Caps' eyes, they change a little, do they?
They do, actually. Mine are greeny and the brownie and all that stuff. But anyway, Billy Smith just made a nice save off Netherly. Rangers trying to press. They've been in the Islander end of the ice for the last 3 shifts.
Now it's Kaller trying to poke the puck away from Laidlaw. Lane back for the Rangers, gave it to Hospodar into center ice. Willis unable to get over the line. Andy Kaller's pass was deflected. Laidlaw to Valine, golfed one wide of the net. Mike McEwen coming out on the right side. Upended from behind, a loose puck. Here's Valine, over to Gillis, and he again had trouble with it. Gillis centers one, but right to Goring, and the Islanders dump it into center ice. Stanley moving up, unable to pick up the puck. Gillis backhands it into the Islanders' zone. Billy Smith cuts it off for Mike McEwen. 7.5 minutes remaining, regulation time. Islanders up 4-2 as McEwen dumped it into center. Stanley was tripped up from behind, no whistle. Hospodar to Valine. This is Steve Vickers back to Valine. Comes in, but he can't get around McEwen. Good check by Mike McEwen. Got away with one, maybe.
A little bit, Jiggs. I think if you're a Ranger fan, it's a holding penalty.
And the shot from the blue line, blocked by Billy Smith, who was Barry Beck shooting the puck. That's become a hit here in the last few weeks. Shoot the puck, Barry.
Oh, has it? Mike McEwen doing a grab. Did not get called for it. Billy Smith made the save right after that. Stopped the play. Islanders are making a mistake. They're allowing the New York Rangers to come to them. The Rangers are not getting any good shots away, but that's not to say that they won't if they continually press and keep the puck in the Islanders' end of the ice. Can't play it like that and come out ahead as far as the Islanders are concerned.
Duguay on this face-off. Merrick has been waved out, so Trache comes in to take the draw. Won the face-off, the puck back to the Islander goal. Denny Potvin tried to play it around the glass. It hit something, came back to Potvin. Into center ice. Right side for Dwayne Sutter. Sutter laid it out in front of the net, but right to Katsopoulos. This is Vickers into center ice. Rolled up the play and then lost the puck. Morrow starting back. Eddie Morrow fires one in wide of the goal. Baker leaves it back to the net for Beck. Vickers around to the right side for Dean Talafas. Nystrom's ducked in front of him. Potvin from the blue line. The shot deflected. They bang at it, and it's cleared off to the left wing for Vickers. Dave Vickers to Talafas. Back to Vickers. Gets in over the line with Duguay. Tried to center one in front. Smith out of the net to clear that. Denny Potvin dumps it out into the center ice zone. Down into the Ranger territory. Again, it's icing against the New York Islanders, now with 6 minutes and 12 seconds left in regulation time, and a break in the action with the score. The Islanders 4, the Rangers 2.
But when, Senator?
To that I reply, all things come to him that waits.
Senator, at Shearson Loeb Roads, we disagree.
Shearson Loeb Roads?
Well, it's one of America's fastest growing investment firms.
Really?
Well, instead of waiting, Shearson believes in making good things happen.
But who could make good things happen for me?
Well, for you and over 3,000 new clients a week, the answer is Shearson.
I heartily agree.
When the question is money, the answer is Shearson.
As you can see on the bottom of your set, 6:12 remaining in the third period. 4-2, Islanders. They're playing in their own end of the ice, Islanders, and they may get hurt by it if they continue to do so.
Trache against Ulf Nielsen. Nielsen, a shot right into the catching glove of Billy Smith, and he holds on as Lane came in to ride hurt on Ulf Nielsen. First game in the series against Toronto, and again the first game in the series against Edmonton, was an Islander blowout. You think back to those two series, but here tonight, Rangers, tough to handle. They got the lead in the first period. Islanders tied it up. Rangers took the lead again. Then the Islanders came back with 3 unanswered goals for this 4-2 lead. The puck has been deflected into the crowd on the other side. Thursday night, these two teams meet in Game 2, and we'll have all the action for you right here on Sports Channel, beginning at 7:30 with a preview of the action. And, of course, the series moves to Madison Square Garden on Saturday night. Ed Westfall and I will be along on Sports Channel at 9 o'clock. And again next Tuesday night at 8:30 for Game 4 in the series. Trache, Gillies, and Bossy for the Islanders. Orlo going back for it. He and Potvin on defense. Orlo missed Trache with a lead pass, and again it's going to be called for icing. We're down to 5:49 left in regulation time.
Remember, Jake McDonald, when the Toronto Maple Leafs made icing famous, at a point about this in the game, if Toronto was ahead by 1 or 2 goals, what you see the Islanders doing now, the Toronto Maple Leafs, that was a game plan of theirs. I know this isn't the game plan of the Islanders. It'll not work. The Rangers are going to gain momentum from continually playing in the Islanders' end of the ice, and generally a team will score when they keep this up.
Now Trache on the face-off. Bossy came in to pick up the puck and dumps it into center ice. It got away from Vadnais. Merrick into the Ranger zone. Vadnais grabbed at him. Merrick close to the corner, and Vadnais took him out. Edberg unable to clear it out of his own territory. Now Laidlaw and Trache fighting for it. Laidlaw cleared it to Greshner, off his stick, right to Trache. Put it out in front, but Vadnais was there. Now to Greshner. Greshner into the Islanders zone. Police cleared the puck to Kenny Morrow. Morrow dumps it into center ice. Wilson had trouble with it. This is Clark Gillies clearing it into the Ranger zone. Bossy knocked down from behind, and a hit from Hospodar. Into center ice comes Hedberg. Ian Greshner over the line, and the pass broken up to outside the line. Good poke check. Broke up that Ranger play.
Close call as the New York Rangers. Hedberg trying to get things going, along with Greshner. Good poke check is right. Dennis Potvin, number 5 for the Islanders, making the check. That created the offside. The Islanders have now managed to get the puck out of their own end. The Rangers still trying to bring it back in. 5:01 remaining. 4-2 Rangers over the Islanders.
Each team with a power play goal tonight. Long shot, Smith, the glove save. They may have been going wide.
Did I say Rangers over Islanders? I should correct myself. It's the New York Islanders over the New York Rangers by 4-2. Can't give away a 2-goal lead that quick.
I would hope
Even
not.
I couldn't do that.
We have 4:55 remaining in regulation time. Only 10 penalties in the game. 6 to the Rangers, 4 against the Islanders. Each team, as I said, with a power play goal. The Islanders have had 5 opportunities. The Rangers have had 3. They opened the scoring, Rangers that is, with the power play back in the first period at the 12:10 mark. Linesman Bob Hodges elects to throw Allison and Merrick out of the face-off area. Sullivan comes in to face off against Billy Carroll. Every time in their own end of the ice here in the third period, the Islanders have had 2 centermen out there just for this reason.
It's Dave Langevin and Mike Allison that are creeping in on the face-off.
Carroll on the draw, lost it in the skates of Sullivan. Sullivan, Hospodar's shot blocked by Billy Carroll, and out comes Merrick. Marini moving up with him. Merrick across the line, left side to Carroll. Hanging around the boards. Here's Marini out in front to Merrick. Turn, shoots. Billy Carroll.
Well, didn't take long, Jake. The Islanders, first time they get an opportunity in the Rangers' end of the ice. They get a goal. Billy Carroll with good hustle as he left the puck. He flies it around the here's the Rangers. There's nobody around as Billy Carroll slides it through the feet of Steve Baker. Good hustle by Billy Carroll. Gets the puck in. The more good hustle as Marini goes to number 11, Merrick. And there is Billy Carroll all alone in front. And he puts it through the legs of Steve Baker. His second goal for Billy Carroll in the playoffs. And the Islanders take a 3-goal lead. Just about an insurmountable one at this point in the hockey game.
Eric Marini gets the assist. They did not change the one that we thought earlier was John Tonelli's goal. It still stands as Butch Goring. Matters not, it's 5-2 Islanders. Goring is out there with Caller and Tonelli. Eddie Morrow fed it up the right wing boards. Laidlaw handed it right back to Morrow. The Potvin. Potvin to Morrow. Cleared it outside the line. The Rangers brought it back in. They rule with 4 minutes and 4 seconds left in regulation time.
Obviously, we did not see it right on the replay of the goal that Tonelli had shot the puck. It seemed to be on the replay across the goal line by the time Goring got to it. But obviously, that is not the case unless it gets changed sometime before this game is over, which doesn't seem likely if they did not change it by the halfway mark of the period.
We have 4 minutes and 3 seconds left. Here's Merrick. Being watched by Duguay as he drops it back to Lorimer. Lane. Lane up that right side to Sutter. Dumps one in wide. Merrick in after it. Merrick turns, fired it wide. Sutter unable to get a stick on it as he was being checked at the time. Lorimer dumped it in on a delayed offside. Beck comes to center. Left side to Vickers. Back to Beck. Harry Beck with a shot that sailed high off the glass and into the crowd. Nystrom having some words with Dean Talafus. They're going to face off in the New York Islanders zone, apparently.
I guess the puck, they claim, had touched somebody.
Well, there's the old rubber chicken routine. Save that, Wayne. We'll boil it up.
Some of the chicken that you and I get to eat, Jake, that would probably be a treat. Beck's shot, I thought, was just a high shot. Apparently, Wayne Merrick, Wayne Merrick touched it. The puck deflected up over the glass, and that's why the faceoff is inside the Islanders' blue line. 3:37. 5-2 for the Islanders.
Don't forget Hockey Hotline immediately following the game tonight on Sports Channel. Don't forget the New York Islanders Summer Hockey School. Contact the arena manager at Candiac Park for details on that. July 20th to September 5th. This is Hedberg in the Islanders zone, centering the puck, but it went right to Bossy. 3-on-2 as they come to center. This is Gillies. Across the line. Clark Gillies the drive. Blocked. Gillies the rebound. Fired it off the post, and it goes into the crowd. It came back off the defenseman Hospodar, and then Gillies had another shot at it. Cranked it off the post to the right of big Steve Baker.
Hospodar holding his arm. The shot by Gillies. He was down, had his back somewhat turned to Clark Gillies when Gillies let the shot go at the net. Hit Hospodar in the arm. The rebound goes to Gillies, and he took the shot that deflected up into the seats. Lipinski has now scored for Calgary. It's 2-1. That's in the second period. Minnesota leading 2-1.
That game, of course, an hour later starting than this one. Puck at center ice. Potvin off the boards, but out of the reach of Gillies. The Hospodar hands it to Morrow at center. Morrow shot it around the boards. Hospodar going back. Gillies coming in for the Islanders. Hospodar gave it to Potvin at the line. Up one wide of the net. Mark Gillies tied up on the boards, and there'll be a face-off to the right.
ICENET. Dynasties live here.